Hey everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Welcome to another haul video. Everything I'm going to be sharing with you today came from one of my many favorite antique malls in Pennsylvania. So on everything you're going to be seeing today, I spent about 150 bucks on some things for me, some things to sell, and I just couldn't believe the great deals. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what I got, shall we? This is adorable. I believe that this is made by Royal Copley, or was made by Royal Copley. I want to say I've had this one before. Spring is coming, so I want to, of course, sell all of the planters that I'm able to acquire. I know that there are some people who collect them and are looking for specific ones. So anytime I find them at a good price, I will pick them up. So we got that one. We got this adorable little piggy one. Love the colors on him. I want to say he's probably a Shawnee or a Copley as well. Then we've got this one. This is just a tiny little one, but he's very, very cute nonetheless. This one I'm contemplating keeping for myself because I love it. I just love the look of him. He saw something. Maybe he saw a cat. I have no idea. He's one of the tiny little planters. And I don't think he was made in Japan or anything, but he was only a couple dollars, so had to take him home. This is interesting. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on it. It is a respirator tin made by the Mine Safety Appliances Company in Pittsburgh, PA. That reminds me, I haven't messaged Katie to see when we want to do another industrial sale. I do have to try to find some more stuff industrial-wise for that specific sale. As I film this now, this is from October, believe it or not. It's been sitting a while. Antique malls and indoor flea markets, because of the holidays that just passed, people weren't really focusing on stocking their booths. And of course, with the holidays, people were shopping a lot more. So there were limited pickings in the antique mall indoor flea market world. So I am hoping I can find some stuff in this upcoming, the rest of January and into February. February is usually when people have taken enough of a break and they go and start stocking their booths again. So we will see what happens. So this I'll have to do some research on, and if anything, it'll go right to that sale I did with Katie. So that was a good pickup. I found this Horton figurine. Everybody knows the classic Dr. Seuss book, Horton Hears a Who. This was a Hallmark piece, the Dr. Seuss collection. I got this on sale, I think 25% off of the price that it was. So I'm gonna have to relook that up, but I'm sure that that is gonna go on eBay. I bought this set here. It's floral. It almost looks like a Flow Blue stamp. This one does not have a marking on it, but it definitely has some age. I got that 50% off. So I bought both of those together. And then over here, we have a legitimate Flow Blue platter that I paid $5 for. It says... Oh, I can't even make that. LA France something. But that was awesome. I've seen people talk about Flow Blue, but I've never had a chance to actually pick it up. So that should clean up nicely, and I will more than likely be selling that. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on it. This is really cool. This is a safe. I've actually seen old Scott, the old Curiosity Shop, pick one of these up before at a Goodwill when we were out in Philly. It still has a matches thing in here. So the matches sit here, and I think this is like a cigarette kind of a thing. So that's really, really neat. I think this is Bakelite. And on the bottom it says York Safe and Lock Company, York, PA. And it says Roto Tray Cigarette Humidor. So that's what this is. I believe this came out of the same booth as the Horton Hears a Who. So that was a really fun find there. This, I believe I bought for myself. This is just a piece of pottery. It says USA on the bottom. I love the color and the design of it. So that I picked up for myself. I think that was $7.50, which is actually a very good price for that. I mean, I could see in another antique mall somebody asking maybe 18 to 20 bucks for that. So $7.50 was a deal. I also found 4 Manhattan sauce, I think they call these sauce bowls. Those were a really good deal. I may bring those to an Old Curiosity Shop live sale, which, by the way, Scott is coming next week. So be on the lookout for that because we are going to be doing a sale. I am going to pull some things that I've had sitting for a while that are good that we will be, I'll be offering. I think we're going to be doing either 10 or 12 items, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to ask him and see what his what he wants to do. So we'll be doing some shopping next week. He's going to be here Thursday through Saturday. He's going to leave Saturday morning. So I'm going to take him to a few places. Thursday we'll probably just hit some of the local thrift stores. And then Friday night we'll do our sale. I have an area in mind where I think I'll take him. So be on the lookout for those videos. Oh, I'll mention it again. I'll probably do a community tab post, but Dad actually won 2 more storage units. So I think I'm not going to do a sale on Saturday, but I'll double up, so to speak, for next week. Because I'm going to do the sale with Scott, and then I'll do my own sale, so that way I can still do haul videos for the next week. So I won't be doing a sale tomorrow, or on Saturday, excuse me, but I will be doubling it up next week. So I'll do my sale with Scott, and then I'll do another sale that Saturday, just so that way I don't really miss out. So just to let you all know. I can't remember off the top of my head how much these guys are worth, but it's a pink and blue elephant set. So their names are Lola and Scamp. They're made by Kitty's Critters. In good condition. I know that I looked these up when I bought them, and they were worth more than what was being asked. So of course I wanted to pick that up. I did find this large-headed Napco girl. Napco, this is one of the newer labels. I think this was done in the late 60s. They changed the, instead of like a silver label, they went to this gold and red one. This was only $1. I can't remember off the top of my head, like I said, because I bought this stuff like 4 or 5 months ago. So I remember, I think I did look that up, and it was worth a little something, so I picked that up. I also got this really cool cheetah jaguar figurine. It is made in Japan. I have to re-look that up because I wasn't sure if it's eBayable. Like I said, it's been sitting for a few months. So I'm tickled to see what that is worth. I know for a fact that I paid up for this insanely beautiful Fostoria heirloom glass piece. I have a like swung styled candlestick that I absolutely love. I think I paid about $15 for this, which if you think about it, that's a deal for some Fostoria heirloom. I mean, that is just absolutely stunning. So that was some fun stuff, don't you think? All right, so this is a really awesome set that I got for a steal of a deal at only $8. Came out of a booth that has like a lot of newer stuff in it. And sometimes they have some pretty good things and the prices on them are pretty reasonable. So as was the case with this really nice decanter set, you've got 4 matching glasses and the gold on them is in pretty good condition overall. Even on this, I mean, look at the design. I'm going to have to see who made it. I'm not sure if that's going to be eBay worthy or a live sale worthy or not, but I thought that was an absolutely exquisite set, don't you think? So these candelabras, Halo Scream candelabras, were the first thing that I picked up at this particular antique mall. These are from the 90s. I remember years ago at a flea market. It was hosted by the Urbana Fire Department. I remember this. And mind you, we're talking probably 10, 12 years ago. And I bought one of these and I loved it. And I ended up getting rid of it for some reason. You know how that is. You just get rid of things and then you regret it later. But I found two of these. One of them was $8 because they had the bulbs, and then this one was only $5 because it's missing bulbs. You can buy the replacement bulbs on eBay, so that's not a big deal. They have like little flicker lights in them. Really, really cool. If you see these and it's got the bulbs and they work, I recommend picking them up because at Halloween time, if you've got the boxes and everything, you can actually get a little bit of money for them. So these are actually going to go in with all my Halloween decorations because they're awesome and they are from my childhood. Technically, even though I didn't have them when I was growing up and I bought them several years later, but they're still really awesome pieces to have. I do want to warn you, you're going to need an extension cord if you're going to use them outside for just to bring trick-or-treaters up to your place. So, because the cords are like really, they're small. Like they're meant to be plugged in on like a countertop or something. But if you wanted to use them for decorations, definitely get an extension cord. So this is really cool. This is one of those mid-century TV lamps. It's all metal. The shade has got like snowflake starbursts on it. It's like a cone shape. And then we've got glitter and everything, and then we've got a picture of Jesus, which I want to try to attempt to take out without ruining it, for obvious reasons. I have not tested it to see if it works or not. I hope that it does, because it is a really cool piece, and I think would look awesome in a 50s themed living room, or maybe even like a family room or something. And I have to really re-look that up to see how much it is worth, but it is a really cool lamp. I also managed to find this Cigar Aficionado gift set for men. It looks like we have 2 colognes, a soap box, and then a bar of soap. There is another bar inside of the soap holder. I cannot remember if this is... I got it because it was half price and it's brand new. I remember looking it up and there not being any solds, but people were asking a lot for it. So we will see what happens. I only invested $10 into it, so if it sells for $150, or maybe even if I took like $80 for it, I would still be satisfied because that's way more than what I have into it. So we will see what happens with that. And the final item that I want to share with you all from my trip to this antique mall is this jewelry box, and it's full of different things. Clip-on earrings, necklaces, a few brooches here or there, and it was a steal of a deal at only $9 for all of this. So I'm sure there's probably something in here that may get my $9 back. I mean, like we've got a necklace here. This looks like a piece of costume jewelry, probably from the 60s or the 70s. Ooh, that is completely like whitewashed out, so I apologize for that. Orange, look at that clasp. You can definitely tell that that's got some age to it. So we got that. There's some clip-on earring sets in here. Do people buy clip-on earrings anymore to wear them, or do they just craft with them? I'm not really up to par on like what people do with some jewelry. Now, I know that there are crafters out there that do things, but I'm not really sure like what's in. So we've got another necklace. This one right here, and of course, it's got the clasp right here. I don't know if there's something missing. No, maybe it was just supposed to hook like that. So that's kind of elegant. I can see that on like a senior portrait. Here's a little, yep, this is a little pin right here. One of those, like, I think it's an enamel flower pin or something similar to it. So like I said, there's all kinds of things in here. Like, look at this. Look at that statement piece. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research and look for markings and see if they're anything. I know that Google Lens can help a little bit with that, but of course I need to do a little bit more research than that. I mean, look at this piece. This is definitely a statement. And that is definitely older based on the clasp there. But there's no name on it. So again, that's kind of where Google Lens will help me a little bit. Got that. This looks newer. Looks like it might be like a spring and jump ring. So I guess those are replacement pieces, like if a clasp breaks. Those actually, I think I will hold on to because you never know. Sometimes somebody has a clasp break on something and you never know where to get the pieces for it. At least for me, because I don't really go looking for that stuff. And here's the same thing, some more like jewelry. Is that a pin? Or is that a... No, it looks like clasps of some sort. So again, something that's not the most horrible thing to hold on to. Like here's a leaf. That's a nice piece. Again, it's just going to require some research. I like that. That I think is a clip-on earring. And I know that some clip-on earrings, depending on the name, can bring in a little bit of money. So, like I said, there's possibilities here with some of this. Like here's the match to that. So we'll see what happens here. So, folks, that is everything that I would like to share with you all from my trip to this one particular antique mall. Let me know down below in the comments section. Oh, you know what? Actually, I was wrong. Before we do that, these are West German figures. There's horses and there's knights. Of course, I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on those. I think I grabbed them because the bag of them was inexpensive enough and 25% off of that price. So, cool pieces. Can't wait to look those up. So now, that is everything that I want to share with you all today. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, no sale this upcoming Saturday because I'm helping Dad with 2 storage units. And look forward to the sale that I do with the old Curiosity Shop. And then I will have a sale the following week, or that same week, to make up for the sale I'm not doing this upcoming week, or on Saturday. So I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.